Cory, and welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are here today to start celebrating the Christmas season. You can see behind us, they already have all of the decorations up here in Hollywood Studios. And just a couple days ago, actually just yesterday, they released all of the new snacks, holiday snacks all around the parks. And we're here today to try out some of them at Hollywood Studios. So come along with us and let's go try some snacks. So our first stop of the day is over here at Backlot Express, where we're gonna try the Chocolate Chestnut Pinecone, and this was $6.99. All right, so first we're gonna try this Chocolate Chestnut Pinecone, and I gotta say last year I was really disappointed because I never got to try this. The couple times that I tried to, it was always sold out. It's a very popular Instagrammable dish. It looks totally fantastic. The question will be, does it taste as good as it looks? Let's give it a try. I hate to even mess it up because it looks so nice. You can see it's like a mousse, a chocolate mousse. And that's pretty good. It's definitely kind of that consistency of a chocolate mousse, but it's really rich, and you can definitely taste that kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a gritty chocolate. It's not as smooth as what a normal chocolate mousse would be or what I expect from a chocolate mousse. And I'm not really sure what is added to it to make it kind of have that consistency. I wish it was a little bit more smooth, but it might be that they need to kind of put something in it to make it kind of hold its shape like this, or else it would kind of just like run apart. But let's try and get down in and give a piece of that. It's kind of hard. Ugh, look at that. You can't really cut the crust because it just kind of like falls apart. So let's get a little bit of that crust. Try it all together. And that's really good. That tastes delicious. I don't even know kind of how to explain what that is, but it's kind of like this, it tastes like Cocoa Puffs. It tastes like shredded up, smashed up Cocoa Puff cereal, which is delicious. And along with that chocolate mousse, yeah, that's really good. Once you count in the dessert there, it really upped this and made it much better. The mousse itself is fine. It's just like a standard, chocolate mousse. But once you add in that crust, that is really, really, really tasty. Up next, we're gonna try Goofy's Hot Chocolate, Not Hot Chocolate, Vereen, and this was $4.99. Okay, up next is the Goofy's Hot Chocolate, Not Hot Chocolate Vereen, and you're gonna be seeing a lot of these today, the Vereens, because there are a bunch of different Vereen flavors all throughout Hollywood Studios, and we plan on trying a few of them, but this is the Hot Chocolate, Not Hot Chocolate, really weird name, but it looks like it's got some chocolate cake down in the bottom, maybe some chocolate mousse, and I don't know what kind of the vanilla thing is on top. Let's try and get all the way down through there and try all of it in one bite. And that's what I think of when I think of chocolate mousse. That mousse is really, really smooth, and it's nice and chilled and cold. The one that's on top, this like vanilla mousse, it really doesn't have much flavor. It just tastes kind of like cream. The chocolate is a nice smooth chocolate, and the cake itself, it's kind of like standard, like a standard chocolate cake, nothing special. All of it together though, I think works well, and this was $4.99, so a few bucks cheaper than that previous dessert. And again, we're gonna try some more of these today that I think look a lot more interesting than this one, but this one's pretty good. Next, we've made our way over to the market, which is a little location right here in front of the entrance to Toy Story Land, and it's here that we're gonna try Olaf SnowFlurry, and this is vanilla orange frozen slushy with whipped cream served with an Olaf glow clip, and this was $10.79. All right, so just looking at the receipt for this one, found out that I didn't actually have have to buy this light up Olaf, which I can't figure out how to get it to light up anyway. But this thing was like 11 bucks, and you can get just the drink for $5.99. It was like $4.80 just for the little clip-on Olaf. They didn't tell me that I didn't have to buy it, so next time, if it's good and I get it again, I won't get the Olaf, and if you don't want the Olaf, get the drink for $5.99. But let's give it a try and see how it tastes. I'm expecting kind of like a creamsicle flavor with the orange cream, but let's see what it tastes like. And that's exactly what it tastes like, an orange creamsicle, but kind of a slushy version of it. So not quite as creamy, like as if it had like an ice cream base. It's more like a slushy base with a little cream in it and has that orange flavor. It's actually really delicious and a nice kind of refreshing drink, and it's nice and cold, which is great too. One thing I will say, it's a little bit tart. The orange is a little bit tart in it, but the creaminess I think cuts it enough to where it's delicious. And I would definitely get this again, but I would get it without the Olaf. And there's also a little candy, like candy crystal, rock candy on a stick too, so they always find a way to throw more sugar on top of an already sugary dessert. For our next stop, we've made it over here to Catalina Eddie's, where we're gonna try another one of the Vereens, this time the caramel apple Vereen, and this was $4.99. Alright, so this is the caramel apple Vereen here at Catalina Eddie's, and again, same size cup as what we had over at Backlot. This one though has a layer of delicious looking apple inside. There's these little, I have no idea what these little like pellets are inside of there, and then some of the cream. I'm assuming it's gonna be weird if that's chocolate cream on the bottom there. Don't know what it is, but we're gonna get down in here and give it a try. Trying to get all of it at one time is gonna be a little bit difficult, but look, there we go. We got a little bit of everything, and then there's like the caramel on top as well. That's really good. Everything together tastes tasty. I couldn't really get any of the bottom stuff. I think it is chocolate, which is kind of weird, but the top caramel flavor is what I taste first, and then followed by the apple. Again, this cream in the middle here doesn't really have a lot of flavor. It's just kind of like cream, but a lot of that caramel flavor coming through, and then absolutely that apple coming through a lot. I want to kind of try what these little dark bits are here on the top. And it's chocolate. It's dark chocolate. It's like little crumbles of dark chocolate. As far as these little like balls go on the inside there, they almost have the consistency of what you would have inside of a Crunch Bar. That kind of crunchy, almost like popcorn or kettle corn. It's really tasty. So I think all of that together, the textures and the flavors work real well together. The one that's just kind of weird is this potential chocolate flavor. I don't know what that is. It's not chocolate. Maybe it's like a hazelnut or something. I'm not really sure, but that's actually better. I think it might be peanut butter. There might be peanut butter in the bottom of this caramel apple dessert. Overall though, a lot of interesting flavors. They all seem to work well together, and I think I would definitely get this one again. Next time I'm here with Stephanie, I want her to try it because it's really interesting. So for our last stop of the day, we've made it over here to ABC Commissary, where we're gonna try the Strawberry Mint Vereen, and this will be our third and final Vereen of the day, and this was $4.99. All right, so for our last dessert of the day, the Strawberry Mint Vereen, I'm gonna try and get a little bit of everything at once. You can see there's some of that yellow cake down in the bottom, and strawberries, some pink cream, and then the white on top there. I really like that one. You get a nice refreshing flavor from the strawberries themselves. They taste really good. The cake is nice in the bottom. It's kind of funny when I dug into it, everything just kind of collapsed because there's a lot of air around that cake and the strawberries in the bottom. But not too sweet overall. The white cream on top, I think, is where the mint flavor comes from, and you get it right away. You get that mint flavor with the strawberry. It's kind of funny. I don't know that I've ever had a dessert that is strawberry mint, and they really go well together. So I think this one's a winner here. Again, $4.99, all these different Vereens, different flavors. It's kind of interesting to go around and try the different ones. I think this probably is my favorite out of all of the Vereens. It's really, really tasty, and yeah, great fresh flavor of the strawberry. I'd get this one again. All right, so that was our first look here at some of the new snacks available for the holiday season here in Hollywood Studios. We tried 5 snacks today, and I enjoyed all of them. One was a little bit weird, and we'll talk about that here in a second, but I have to say that probably my favorite out of all of them was the Olaf Slushy. I love orange cream, and the orange cream of that slushy was so delicious, but I don't think it was like the most Christmas themed snack. I really enjoyed the strawberry mint Vereen that they had, and I know we tried like 3 different Vereens, but the strawberry mint had such a good flavor, and it was like that, the freshness of the strawberry, and then the flavor of the mint kind of gave it that Christmas flavor too, and I really enjoyed that one. One thing to note was the little pine cone, the chestnut cone, the chocolate chestnut pine cone that we got over at Backlot. When I had tried the crust of it, I said that it tastes like Cocoa Puffs, when actually after we recorded that and I looked back at it a little bit closer, it actually is chocolate pebbles, like Cocoa Pebbles, which is exactly what it tastes like, which tastes very much like Cocoa Puff cereal, but I think that's what the crust is actually made of, is Cocoa Pebbles, which is really interesting and super delicious. The crust on that was so good, but I have to say the one that was kind of bizarre was that apple one. The caramel apple Vereen was really interesting because at first I was like, this is good. I love caramel, I love apple, but all the different flavors together, all those different layers, as we got further into it, almost seemed a little overkill, like a little bit of an overload of different flavors. But overall, some really good treats here, and this is just scratching the surface. There is so much here in Hollywood Studios alone and across property for the holiday season. I cannot wait to go try more of them and bring you guys with us. But that's going to do it for us here today at Disney's Hollywood Studios. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe below for more like it. And we'll see you next time.